All right, so today I am doing a side-by-side comparison of the FK Irons Halo 2 and the FK Irons Edge X, and they will be battling it out to see which one is a more worthy tattoo machine. All right, so let's go over some specs to compare both of them before I give you my opinion on which one I would buy. If I were to buy only one machine, which one I would recommend. So both of them, they both have adjustable strokes. But the cool thing about the Edge X is it has, I mean, it would be kind of hard to see. There's a little wheel in here that you unscrew. Let me see here. There's a little hex screw right here in the top. And then you unscrew that and you push the stroke wheel over, and it goes, the stroke goes from 2.8 to 4.2. So you have a pretty wide range of stroke capabilities with the Edge X. I like the longer stroke preferably. I don't know, that's just what I'm comfortable working with. The Halo 2, it comes with a, you have to change the stroke wheel. You get a 2.8, a 3.4, and a 4.0. And with this, you just unscrew here, pop it off, and pop the new one on like so, and then just pop the motor back in. I would much rather the Edge when it comes to stroke length. I like longer strokes on everything, unless I'm doing like super soft black and gray, but even then I would rather the longer stroke. It's just easier for me to work with. All right, so both of them have adjustable give. The give knob on the Edge X is right here on the front. You just twist it tighter or looser depending on what you want. The Halo 2 has it right here on the top. You just twist this, and yeah, you change your give. So both of them have the same capabilities when it comes to that, so they're basically the same. Both of them have an RCA connection, both on the back side of the motors. So you don't have to get a new cable, you don't have to use a clip cord or anything, you just use the RCA, which I would prefer. The Edge X, you can only use cartridges with. It has this plunger that is attached up into the motor. So if you don't have cartridges and somebody in your shop has standard needles, you're kind of screwed. You need cartridges. So that's a downside to this one. But the Halo, you can use either cartridges, which I only use cartridges, but I like the option to be able to use standard needles also. That's just a nice just in case kind of thing. If you run out, your friend might have standard needles, which is cool. Let me see. Both of them have a 4.5 watt max on motor, so they both have the same power. But I will say this one, the Edge X, feels a little bit more powerful to me. The Edge X is 2.8 ounces, and the Halo 2 is 2.9 ounces. So it's just a 1 ounce difference. I will say though that the Edge X feels lighter. I think it's because of how you have this tower coming out of the top of your machine. And it also, the Halo 2 comes out a little farther on the back. So I feel like the balance is better with the Edge X. It feels like the weight is lighter, even though it's only a 0.1 ounce difference. I feel like the Halo 2 feels heftier and it's harder to maneuver. And both of their operating speeds go from 5.5 volts to 9.5 volts. Both of them are good, you know, they have a good range for your operation. I'll plug both of them in so you can hear them, how loud they are, the differences. I'm trying to think which one is quieter, but I can't remember. So we'll see. This is a disposable grip from Precision. I think it's Precision. Yeah, I get it from Painful Pleasures, but they're pretty good. I like the disposables. They're easier to clean up. You don't have to worry about sterilizing your tube or anything. You just throw it away. All right, so this is an FK Irons cord, actually, by the way. I really like this. A lot of cords are flimsy. This one is not. All right, so this is the Edge X at 5.5. That's at 6.6. Oh yeah, I forgot my, I have to send this one back. The motor is having problems. It's older, it's a couple years older, but you hear it sounding, it kind of spits in a way. Have power surges. Doesn't sound good. This was a really good machine before it broke a little while ago. So I do have to send it back. I've just been lazy, but you can hear how quiet it is without the power surges. So let's see how the Halo 2 sounds compared. Now let's go down to 5.5 again. That was a little too far out. All right, so here it is at 5.5. 6.6. 7.7. Sounds like it's taking off. I mean, I've never run it this high before. That's 8.8. I usually run it around 6.8. 7.3, somewhere around there. But yeah, so I would say that the Edge X is definitely quieter than the Halo 2. Now when it comes to what one would I rather, I would definitely say the Edge X. Reason being is when you're tattooing, this is so much smaller to be maneuvering around than this. It's such a huge difference that, you try to get in tight areas if you're doing someone's neck or somewhere where you don't have very much room to maneuver. First of all, you have the cord coming out so much farther on the Halo 2, and then you have this top part also that could be getting in the way. And also bagability. With the Edge X, all I have to do is take my clip cord cover and slide it right over, and this is totally covered with no problem at all. When it comes to bag the Halo 2, I have to get the clip cord cover up to here and then get a sandwich bag or a bottle bag to cover the rest of this. And the annoying part about this, the top hits the bag often, so then it kind of sounds louder than it already does sound. So that's annoying with this. So if bagability and that ease of cleanliness is a big issue to you, I would definitely go with the Edge X on that issue. I just feel like the Edge X is much more easy to maneuver. The lines go in easier. I feel like the color saturation goes in easier. If it comes to black and gray, like smooth black and gray, I would go with the Halo 2. I feel like it hits a little bit lighter than the Edge X. I mean, you could do smooth black and gray with either one of them, but I will say that the Halo 2 does definitely hit softer, in my opinion. So overall, I would definitely say the winner would be the Edge X. I feel like it's much more versatile. It's small. It's quieter. It's just definitely overall a better machine. Not saying that the Halo 2 is bad. I do like the machine. I'm glad that I have it. It's a good backup. Actually, when this motor broke, I had to switch back over to the Halo 2, so it was nice to have that. But it is definitely, it's kind of cumbersome. That's a good word, cumbersome. But I do like this machine still. I'm not complaining about it. I will say that the Edge X, though, wins overall. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe and tell me what you think if you have both of these machines, which one you would rather, what you use them for. Yeah, comment, let me know. Have a good day.